What's going on, everyone? We are live. Welcome back to the Unconventional Mindset. My name's Odum. Happy Wednesday. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. And what are we doing here? Of course, we're live streaming every day, Monday through Friday, anytime between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m., 4 p.m., whatever. And we just work on our company, we work on our business as we're trying to build a company, a business that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. That's what we're working towards. And, we're getting there one day at a time. And of course, today we are going right back into Pixel Pieces, which is our Webflow component and template library, which we're building. And we hope to unleash to the world within the next few weeks. Anyways, hopefully by the end of the year, we can get stuff done. This is all creaky and squeaky. This thing's pretty old, but anyways. So with that being said, what we were doing yesterday was transferring this whole website, which we made 1 or 2 months ago, and we want to transfer it into Client First because we have our new style guide here, which is based on Client First principles, and we want to incorporate that into this. Right here. So unfortunately, we couldn't just cut and paste the Client First style guide because it's just going to erase and delete, all the different styles we already have, and it's just going to cause like conflicts, and we can't just rename things. It's just kind of this whole mess with how Webflow is. So it's really important to kind of really nail down your project before you get started. But anyways, so we have to do things basically line by line or item by item and redo things. So yesterday we were working on the homepage, and I basically finished the homepage yesterday, and everything's good to go. The one thing that I want to do before we move on to the other pages is I want to transfer the icons. These ones are fine because these are just kind of images. Actually, this thing I need to kind of look into here and rename these. But I want to transfer the icons because they're just images. I want to transfer them to SVG. So we're going to do that here. And while I'm here, let's just take a look at these things here. And because we have this whole section here of the library product. So I think we need to rename these things so it's more appropriate to what it was called before. Okay, so let's rename. So this is a library _ call to action. I like to spell that out. Let's just spell it out. Call to action. And let's go library. Just shapes container, I think works well. Library main should I call it a doodle? We call them shapes. Library, what do I call it? Library shape main. Yeah. Shape, and then this is accent. It's like the secondary image. Okay, we have text here. This is interesting here that this text is aligned in the middle. Let's go to text here. Why is this aligned in the middle? 2 on this page. Oh, right. I think this is just regular text, which we need to get rid of. I mean, if we go text color white, no, I think we're going to have to just create a custom style here. So this is library, text description, just description. So we know we want it to be white. We want to align it left. We want to have a max width, I think, here. And our font size, I think we wanted it a little bit bigger, which is, yeah, 1.125. Line height, 1.5. Yep. That's all we want. And library description. Okay. H3 light. So maybe what we can do with this one is we can go text. Is it text color white? Oh, I can't remember now. I thought it was text color white. Hang on. Let's look at the style guide. Actually, pixel style guide. Text. I think we want text color. Right, there should be text color white. Right there. So we make it text color white, which of course is going to give us color of white. Okay. It's looking good. Yeah, we do need to do things with these H2s. There's a bunch of other little things. Okay, this should not be library description. This needs to be text, just text color white. There we go. Okay. Yeah, arrow icon, we'll change that. Okay, let's start with our icons. Where do we start? These ones I'll leave these ones because these ones I want to make them a little bit different. Probably want to do some type of animation on there, even if it's just like a subtle glow effect on the outsides here. And we need to pick some good colors here as well. But we need our arrow icon. So let's take a look at our icon set. And we were using, what is this, Adobe XD? Yes, I think this is our icon pack that we've settled on. That I'm really liking. I guess I could bring it over here so we can all look at this together. So yeah, I'm loving this icon set. So we want to have, what arrows or what icons do we need? We need left and right arrows, right? So arrows. Here we go. So we basically have them right here. So, so right direction, direction right, and direction left. Okay. So let's go into our assets. Icons. I need to clean this my my assets up. Okay. Arrows, and these are outlines. Okay, so direction right 1. Direction right 1. Let's get that code. And let's copy it. And whoops, let's throw it in here. Oh, let's get the code. So width, auto. Height is auto. Fill. We'll go current color so we can update it in the... Oh, actually, no, it's going to have to be on here, I think. Let's see. Because it's a stroke. All right. Save and close. And let's just see. 1. And color. It's there, but why is it looking all weird? Oh, it's being because there's other stuff is being just taking up all the space. Okay. Weird. Something's up with this one. Direction left. Need to go inside here. Actually, you need to go in here. You need to go in here. So there's definitely something wrong with this one. Must be something I did with the code. No, it's just messed up. Maybe it's messed up because you can see how it's misaligned here. No, that wouldn't cause it to mess up, would it? Everything looks the same, just like flipped. So they should basically be the same. So there's just something with the way that I've done this. So that's not going to work if I do that. So how do we want to work this? Oh, there's one thing that I know that I didn't take in from client first yet, which I still need to figure out, is icons. Useful utilities. So something like this where it's one by one. Let's see for a second here. There's definitely something with this icon. There's something definitely wrong with these icons. They're not behaving correctly. Unless there's something to do with this stuff here. Right, I do have some issues with this whole thing, with this slider. Okay, let's park this for now, because I'm going to take a look at that slider again. Okay, we need a check mark. Check mark, check mark. Where would that be? Under interface? Check mark here. Not the nicest of check marks. I fear that might be the only thing that we have, though. Not seeing anything else. Okay. So that's okay. Outline tick. And this is in interface. Interface, outline, and it's tick. Let's embed this in. I hope this one's not going to, whoops, give us any trouble. Fill, current color. All right. So we're going to go icon. Oh, we're going to do a little bit bigger. Icon, 2x2, medium. Shit. Hate when it does that. And delete that guy. And let's just say is green, I guess. Do we have an actual color for this? I don't think so. Let's see if we can kind of select it there. Okay, so let's throw it in. delete, paste and delete, paste and delete. Okay, those are the icons there. I need another icon for social media. And that is for YouTube. Let's go here. I'm sure there's social outline. YouTube. Actually, should this be an outline or should this be solid? I feel like for my footer, just to make it a little bit different, we'll get them solid. So we'll do solid. And copy, paste. Auto. I'll have to see what YouTube's yeah, so this icon is not quite like the actual YouTube icon, which I feel like we might want to get instead. YouTube SVG icon. But let's go to the like YouTube, actual YouTube kit. Brand resources. Logos, icons. Yeah, just give me your icon, please. I want light icon. Full color. I want the full color. Just throw this in downloads for right now. Probably download this like a million times. Extract. Social. Red. PNG, you don't give it in a an SVG. That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks, but what do we want? I don't think I mind if I have a little bit of color on here with those icons. Adds a little bit of something. Let's throw it in there. So, YouTube icon. Why not? Okay. Then if we don't like it, then we could go with our own custom stuff. But so icons, social. So I already have a YouTube here, which I probably got from YouTube themselves. Oh, that's not right. That's not right at all. That's the wrong one. It's this one. There we go. You can go away. And you are YouTube. Okay. Let's edit this. Choose image. All right, I mean, that is what it is. What should we call this? I think it's just social icon image. We'll just do that. So then we can know we can give it a specific, maybe we know we want it to have a specific height. And I won't give that. Really? Maybe. Oh, right. Maybe it's within here. Right. Because it's set here. In fact, let's set the width to auto because it's the height I think I want to move everything to. Oh, that's not gonna. Or maybe 100%. There we go. It's still being weird. Ugh. Yeah, let's if it's let's even there we go. We'll just do something like that. I think that'll be fine. Okay. So yeah, sucks we can't use SVG, but that's okay. We will live if one image is not an SVG. I mean, there's going to be other images in here, so we might as well get used to it. Okay, and the last one here is this little icon here. It's just a heart. So let's get a nice solid heart icon. And maybe it's in health. Let's see where we actually want to go look for this. Basically just want a heart. So it's right here. That guy. That's nice. That's a nice heart. Medicine and health. And we want solid, right? And heart. Let's open this. Let's grab our code. Skip back on to Webflow. Let's embed our code. I'll just clean it up slightly so we can modify it within the editor and not have it to go into here. Current color and save. All right. And we're just going to call this well, we can do icon 2x2. And we're just going to say is red because I think we're definitely going to want to give it its own unique color. Let's unlink it from there. Color. Let's pick, I like this red. So let's see if we can find it. Where is it? Oh, we might not be able to find it because it's, oh, shoot. That's annoying. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna have to find the color a different way. We'll copy that. Let's open up Photoshop. New file. Okay, and what color is this? Got it. Okay, color is this. Oops, what happened? Enter. Delete this. There we go. Doesn't look like much of a difference, but the icon's slightly different, and of course, it's an SVG. So, perfect. So we updated those icons. That one's done. This one's done. These ones are done. This one, I have some issues with this whole slider, so we're gonna have to fix and adjust that. And these icons here too, I wanna do something a little bit more special with these. So we're gonna have to, this whole section here is boring. We need to fix this whole thing up and just add a little bit of pop to it. We gotta make this image, of course, on the home page. Ooh, we have one more icon here. And that's this logout icon. All right. There's actually some styling here that we need to fix as well too. Okay. This is interesting. Okay. We're going to go portal dot divider. And I'm going to give it our margin. And I do believe the color was probably light gray, which I don't see here. So we'll have to give it a different color. We'll get to that. So let's go back in here and this icon. Okay, we're gonna embed another icon. So let's find this logout icon. Where would that be? It's probably in interface. There's probably, I think this is actually the same icon that I used from this icon set. Logout. Not there. User, editor, communication, weather. Device. Maybe it's under device. No, there's got to be a logout button somewhere. All right, let's just go one at a time. Did I miss it? Let's look at this a little bit more closely. Ah, here they are. Log in, log out. Okay, no, these are slightly different, but I still like them. This one is log out. So outline and log out. Interface and outline. And we're at logout 01. Yeah, that's the one we want. Clean this up a bit. Save and close. All right, so you are just going to be icon 1 by 1 small. I think that works nicely. Except you're not aligned very nicely. And that's because of this text, the way that it sits. We'll have to update this. It's going to be the best way to do that. Oh, that'll screw up the whole thing. Oops, I did not want to do that. What did I do? There we go. Oh, hang on. Get rid of that. So probably do like a margin, bottom, again. shit. 0.25. Let's give this a quick little. Might need to go a little bit. Edit. Components within components. Annoying. Might need to go even smaller than that. Yeah, something like that. But you know what? I think I want this even to be a little bit larger. Portal. I'm just going to call this portal icon because it's going to have to be a little bit custom. 1.25 and 1.25. Excellent. All right. Give it a little bit of margin there on the bottom. All right. There we go. There's our logout icon. Don't need anything for login. I think that one's good as is. All right. So that's our homepage. So now let's go take a look at all of our individual or internal pages. So we have pixel pieces here. This is the older one. I haven't actually pushed here to update this. But now we want to go into our components page, which is a page that you go to when you're not logged in, and you can look and view all the different components. All right, and I can see already there's some issues where things got uncentered here. That's okay. We are going to fix that. So let's go into this section here. I just want to make sure. I'm just going to copy this down. So when I look at things, I remember my flow. Okay. So in fact, this is the whole header. I could probably even get away with going here in the header and just copying the header and then going to our components here. Control Alt G. So we have page wrapper, and then this one is actually needs to be the main wrapper, and then we'll paste in our section header, and then we'll delete that one. Okay. So yeah, so this isn't going to necessarily be a hero section, but it's going to be our introductory section. Not sure what exactly we should call that. So let's just get on with this one here. This is our new section underscore. I think it's just page, like page header, page hero, page intro, like the introduction. Yeah, page intro. We'll call it page intro for now. Yeah, so we're gonna go and we're gonna create padding global around it. And then we need to have an actual container. I guess we'll make this one small. And padding section large. Yeah, we have that. And oops. Nope. 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 Control E. And then we are going to put in the actual page intro here. And the page intro, we probably want to line the text in the middle, like so. Right, and I think what would be a good thing to do for this page intro would be to put it inside of a Webflow component. Like an actual component, not like our component library. And yeah, because that'll just make it easier for us to modify them on all these different pages. I mean, these are all kind of the same. So I don't want to call it hero as well too, because the home page and the internal pages, they'll likely change over time, whereas the hero might have more emphasis, or I just might want to put more things on the home page as opposed to the internal page headings or hero sections. So even though they're the same, I'm okay for now to just call them something different. So with that being said, we're going to take should we make it into a symbol right now, or should we wait? I mean, we don't have that many pages, so I don't know if it makes sense to keep it into a symbol right now. Maybe let's just wait. I'm going to copy this and let's just take a look at our templates page as well, which we can actually cut this whole section out and put that in as well. Oh, wait, hang on. I spoke too soon. I didn't speak too soon, but I deleted too soon. So let's just copy beautiful Webflow templates. Yes, definitely need work on the text and the copy. Access all templates today. And delete that. Okay, and if we go back to their components, let's also take a look at the header and go to templates and bring that here at the top. And yeah, delete. Okay. We're not quite finished here. So our components, right? So what should we do here? Are these... So I haven't connected this to the database yet. And it's something I probably should do. Okay, while we think about that, or while I think about that, let's go into this home page and let's start copying some of these other sections though that we've just reused. So we know we copied the testimonial section. Oops, all right, it's the same project, just a different page. So we have the new testimonials, which looks to be the same thing. And then pay once, our call to action section. Go to our home page. Copy. Components and footer, and then our little made with love section. All right, delete that one, delete this one, delete that one. I feel like this container needs to be like extra large. Did we not? I thought we did a little bit of a change for that. Let's look at our variables. Container. We have large, right, medium, and small. So everything else is supposed to be medium. Or, whoops. Or at least the footer is supposed to be medium. Padding section should be medium. Padding section medium. So that means our width is 100%. The max width is, there we go. And also auto. Oh, wait, it's container medium. Wait, what? What is going on? Right, the container's medium. So what the hell am I doing here? Right, the padding section is the padding on the top and bottom. Container medium, that's what I want. Container medium, I think, maybe let's just look at this full screen. Okay, there we go. It's just the problem with the footer that I haven't updated yet. Right. This is container large. This needs to actually be container medium. There we go. And I'm going to have to update that everywhere. Or really just here. I made that change. Container medium. Actually, no. I also put it here on the templates page, didn't I? I did. Oh, no, I haven't. Haven't done that yet. Just on the components page. Okay. And this is the old testimonial section. We can delete that. This is that old section with that oval. And here's just the main meat and potatoes of everything. Ugh. So now I need to figure out how I'm going to lay this out. And how searchable. Do we want this to be searchable? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we need to right here at the start. So let's take a look at the actual library here. So components. I mean, I could literally just sort by type. Because we have, or by the different categories, right? So, but the only thing, of course, is if I add new types, it's not going to be showing up here. Because I can't really do... Oh, excuse me. I know FinSuite can really significantly increase the functionality of the collections, but I don't know if I can have a collections of so many different things from one, like filtering by one parameter, and then have a break, put in some text, and then continue on iterating through the collection. Like I think I have to just put in 4 or 5 or however many different. Oh, no. I could do nested. Hang on a second. Products, attributes. Like functional. All right, Nest Webflow CMS collections. Right, this is what I want. So what's the example? Oop. So this is what's nested. Inside this one, there's these things. So basically we would have the item of, what would it be? It would be like navigation through the category, and then it would list off all the different ones. And then we could access those individual. I mean, I hope we could. So I think that's what we'll do here, if we can nest these things. Because that'll be nice. Then we just have to deal with one collection and not have to deal with multiple collection lists. And then everything will update dynamically. Right? That makes sense, right, guys? Let's give that a shot. So we're gonna create a new section. This is gonna be section / brochure. Or just collection list or product list, because it's going to be the same thing for, actually it's not going to be the same for the templates, because those are going to be sorted differently probably. So section, component list. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go here, Control Enter to create our padding global. And then our container medium. And you want some padding on the top and bottom. And component list. There we go. Okay, so now we need to CMS nest, or CMS. Yeah, CMS nest. Okay, So let's copy this code. We're gonna have to go into components. All right, I guess we're throwing in another script here. Save that. Okay. All right, set up option one. Fetch CMS items. Use Webflow CMS. Let's zoom this in a little bit. Send request to each item template page to fetch the nested. Okay, so we have a list, and we have this div block, and then that goes into another list. I have to add this collection on the CMS template page. Oh, okay. Right. For large lists and faster loading times. So that's going to be something to consider as well too. Do I want to do this now? Am I making it too complicated? Or is it going to make it too complicated, at least at the start? And am I going to suffer any kind of performance loss? So one thing that I don't know is what the performance issue of loading 5 different CMS collections on one page, you know, or 7, or however many there's going to be based on how many categories of components there are going to be. For what my gut is telling me to just keep it simple. That's what my gut's telling me right now. Let's see. So how many collections to have on one page? I just want to do just on performance. It's basically the site performance. Move stuff before, right? Load scripts conditionally. Very interesting. Images. I want to talk about collections. Set styles on the root level. Disable. Preload. Doesn't really say. Can we add more than 20 collections per page? Let's create multiple pages. This is back in 2018. This is pretty old. Here we go. Is it bad practice to have too many CMS collections list on one page? I have 22 oil type 2 CMS brand size. Yeah, limitations metric, keep your site fast. Yeah, I guess I don't think I should be too worried about loading speed. Okay, let's just put some stuff in here, and maybe we can think about things as we go, and then we can decide whether we think we need to make some adjustments or not. So, right, component list. Component list. Yeah, I don't know if that should be inside anything. Okay. Yeah, no. And then we're going to have to put in the collection. The source is going to be a component. However, we are going to want to filter this component by their category is equal to navigation. All right, and then we go, say heading 3, give it the name. Right, then we need all these view and copy buttons and all that jazz. Which I think we can do with some icons. Let's grab some icons. So user, where would be like your copy. It should be an interface, shouldn't it? Doesn't seem to be. Editor, no copy here. Communication, weather, grid. Nothing there. Menu, no. Smart home, no. Notes. No copy. Nothing in time. Nothing in arrows. Business. Multimedia. Oh, here we go. Here's copy. Or is this just multiple files? I guess it could be seen as copy. I like this one for copy. Let's just see if there's anything else. E-commerce, shipping, no. Finances, no. Nav, devices, no. Social, medicine, no. That's it. Okay. So we are in. Where are we? Supposed to be in files. Oh, here we go. Files and folder. Okay. Files and folder, outline, and let's go to, what was it? Files 01. Okay. All right, excellent. So that's basically the copy button, and we're going to need the view so people can view the item, which will basically bring it to its own unique page. So we need an eye icon. Eye, oh, right here, perfect. Outline and eye. Oh, but in the interface, outline, eye. Copy. Maybe this one should even be first. What do I want to do? I want to edit the code. That's what I want to do. Actually, let's. I have to do that over again. All right. We're going to wrap these up in a div block, which is going to be component list. Take all the different actions that you can take. It's called like the actions panel. Maybe just actions, like a list of actions you can take, right? And we're just going to flex it and give it a little bit of a gap. And I think what we're even going to do is we're not going to have it just the text alone or just the icon alone. We're going to have some text. So this one's going to be view, and then component list, action item. And again, like so. Component list, action item. And copy. Actually, component action item text. You are going to be much smaller, 0.875. Maybe even smaller than that. And ooh, icon 1 by 1 small. I have to be careful. That can't be for everything. Is no purple. Oh, this font is driving me bananas in the fact that it's not aligned center with things, because these things should be centered. But you can tell that this font has much more spacing on the bottom than it does on the top. They're very frustrating. So I don't even know if I want to. This is annoying. Super annoying. Minus 0.25. That's slightly better from what it needs to be. 0.25. All right, and in fact, now that I spent all that time doing that, I need to undo that and put it in an actual link. Because this is going to be component list action item. It's the same thing. That's not right. Component list action item. There we go. And delete that. And we also want to make sure it's no decoration for this one. Okay. So now then what we need to do with these, of course, is actually get the items from within the collection. And right now, if we look at the components there's not much, right? There's going to be a thumbnail and then a link, and if it has animations or not, which I think we're going to add some type of marker or something that if this component does contain some animation. I think before we continue on, we actually are going to really need to start making some of these images, and some of these images for the actual components themselves, which I wonder if that's something that we should start sooner rather than later. Because one thing that I do know is, let's just put this in a wrapper here. I think component list wrapper, and I think here component list collection. Yeah, because here's where we're going to want to throw this thing in a grid. Or I mean, I guess we can just, even without that, we can just do grid 4-column and throw this in a 4-column grid. Whatever the gap is going to end up being. And then we have component list. And just component. This is the individual component. And and that's going to be the image of the component. Right. I mean, that's essentially it. It's exactly what we're going to have, or what we're going to need. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I'm tired. I'm not sure why. Probably because I'm not getting enough sleep. I don't think I need this external div. I have this one main div here. I don't know why it's not serving any purpose right now. So I think we can take that out. I think what we can do here, we can go padding, section, small, and then we're going to duplicate this. This is going to be, for hero. And then we will update this for, the hero. And then basically do this 2 times. This one would be for the header. Oh, save. Oops, did I change that for this one? Here. Header. And then footer. And footer. Right. There we go. So this whole section, you can be deleted. And then I guess we have like the testimonials and whatever. If we think that it's going to be necessary to have these testimonials here. Because it really depends on how many items are here. We need to make sure that this grid actually is full width and that each grid, why is this one's, why? Was it just me or did that just switch in size? Because these items should all be the same size. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe when I zoom in, it just changes and makes everything all weird. That's wonky. Okay, but this page is done. Okay, so that's for the components, and for the template page, this is gonna, I guess, is going to be a little bit different. We need to bring in all of these footers and testimonials and all that kind of stuff. Which, now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like the whole thing needs to be in a collection, in a component. I think we'll be okay. What do we have for the pricing? This pricing page needs to be redesigned. The FAQ, oh man, lots to do. About page, gonna need this. Gonna need to get that image that I talked about a while back ago that I still haven't forgotten that I need to do. Resources, so this is like a blog post which doesn't exist yet, or a blog. And then we have our sign up, sign in, and all that jazz. Okay. So let's go to our components page. For all this, let's just copy this. You could just delete that. Let's copy these into our template, so at least we know we can get some stuff done here on the template page. Template. Call to action. And the last one, testimonials. Templates, right on there. And testimonials. Control Alt. No, Control Alt G. This here is our page wrapper. And then this guy goes to main wrapper. All right. So let's delete all these old sections. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. And the only thing left is to bring in this new section and access our templates collection. So templates are going to be displayed a little bit differently than our collection items because, well, I mean, it still depends on how it is exactly that we are going to be selling our membership program. Because I've had a few different thoughts where I was thinking that perhaps what we can do is have all the components available for free. And then if you want to use a template, you can purchase whatever membership that allows you access to our templates. So you can buy the templates. So, the components, they're small little things. If you want to access them, go right ahead. But if you want our full-blown templates, which are ready for you to go, ready to use, then go right ahead. So the point would be that we would spend most of our time really building out high-quality templates for people to use as opposed to components. I mean, the components will still be high quality, but from my point of view, there's only so many components that you can make. I could take these components and make them into 100 different, shapes and whatever. But yeah, it's the templates, I think, is where it's at. So that's what I'm thinking. Anyways, so that being said, there'll be a different way here to actually display these templates. So, and we'll probably want to use some kind of filter. We're going to go in here where we'll probably mix in, where are we? CMS Nest with filter to be able to filter by like whatever different options, which is, I think, oh, sorry, I'm looking at this thing here, but you can't see what I'm doing. I'll probably have to use this. So when you're on this page, there's going to be different options for you to filter by, just whatever different things. Yeah, I think that's what, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking, it's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah. So what are we? We're at an hour and a half. So I think what I'll do, there's still a lot more to go, and there's still actually design stuff that needs to get done within the website. So I think I'll end it here, I think, today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue working on updating all of these pages into the client first, because there's just a lot of those pages, kind of boring stuff. And then I need to work on actually creating, I think if I work on creating images for the template pieces, and so we can load them in here and we can actually start to really flesh out what an actual page is going to look like. When we have our components, where are our components? Our components are right here, right? Let's load this up. So we'll have these different components like our navigation or whatever. So we want to create images of these items, make them look nice or whatever the case, however it's going to end up looking, so that when we go into here, we can actually see what the site is fully going to look like. Yeah. Interesting times. Anyways, I'm just thinking lots about pricing and how this is going to be structured. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting next few weeks as we really ramp up to get this thing done. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there. There's a lot of people that kind of popped in and out the stream. Thank you so much for showing up. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you have any questions or whatever, just leave them in the chat or send me a message or whatever the case may be. Always happy to chat with fellow Webflow users, web developers, designers, whatever. I always think that we can lean on each other and help each other out, getting clients and all that kind of stuff, as opposed to, not so much in competition. There's so many people that need websites. There's never a shortage of work out there. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for stopping in. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support. And as always, I will be back right here sometime tomorrow with a brand new live stream. Until then, keep on plugging away, keep working at whatever it is that you're working on. I hope it's going to go really well, and we'll see you tomorrow.